Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit ActiveDay.com to apply.
Now, Positively Ernie with Ernie Anastos, a New York TV legend and radio host with great positive stories and interviews.
Thanks, Ernie. You're the best.
And now, here's Ernie.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Nice to have you here. You know, I love doing this program. So many positive stories and so many positive people. I want you to meet somebody who's very positive, and she's doing amazing work. Shelli Stelmak is here, and look at her. She just got that glowing smile, and I've known you for a while. Shelli, you know, you really are an extraordinary human being. I want people to know that, you know, you do so much. No, you're a great volunteer. First of all, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Positively Ernie.
Yeah.
You've always been so positive with great energy, and it feels so good to see you again and to be a part of the great things you're doing.
You got to know that this person is just so special because, you know, a lot of people give their time and energy, but you're extraordinary. I mean, you really are. You really go out of your way to do a lot of volunteer work for nonprofit organizations. Not only do you do a lot of good things, but you're also a talent. People see you on television. You do the red carpet. You interview people. I mean, you do it all, Shelli. So you're positively Shelli. You're doing a great job. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. That is so kind of you. And I could say the same about you. You actually took the lead and teach us all how to give back and do positive things.
Well, we both believe in the same thing, and that is, you know, be yourself, use the gift that you've been given, and do all the good things that you have the opportunity to do. Now, you got so much to talk about. First of all, let people know what you're doing. Because I made a list of some of the organizations. Visions and Pathways.
Oh, yeah.
Angel Foundation.
Gabrielle's Angel
Foundation. Kool Kids. I mean, you do so many wonderful things. Talk about why you do it and the organizations that you're doing it with.
So I'll start with Visions and Pathways. What they do is they support homeless youth with either shelter or support services. They are, by the way, having a charity and celebrity golf outing.
Oh, nice.
On September 9th. Tickets are still available for those who want to go. And it's such a wonderful organization that really helps homeless youth, children on the street.
Right.
I don't know how your heart couldn't go out to these people and want to help support them.
Shelli, you're right. And you really do more than just support them in terms of promoting them. You actually go and you're part of what they're doing.
Actually, I host for them. I speak for them in some occasions. And I do what I can. I give my time, I give my energy and my resources because I believe in it.
Of course you do. And what a great feeling it is when you've done something like that and you can see the results. It's a tangible thing where you see these children, you talk to them, and you hear about success stories.
That's the best.
I know. It's great. You know, when you think about, and I want you to talk about more about some of the other charities, but when you think about volunteering, I did a story not too long ago, like 1 out of 4 Americans volunteer. And, you know, I forget, it's like 1 billion hours around the world that people give of their time and service. People have a heart. And, you know, and we hear sometimes about the negative side to life. You and I have talked about this. We don't want to hear about the negativity. We know it exists.
Oh, yeah.
But isn't it wonderful when you're dealing with positive stories and positive things that you're doing?
It affects you. And actually, JAMA, the Journal of the American Medical Association, they've actually proven with studies that when you give back and you volunteer, it's not only good for the recipient, but for ourselves as well. It's good for our mood. It alleviates anxiety, depression. It actually helps us more than the people that we are giving and volunteering to.
Yeah. Well, you know that line, it's better to give than to receive. I think there's so much truth to that. It's very fundamental. But, you know, you've experienced it and I have as well. And when you start thinking about the opportunities that we have, all of us, And there are a lot of, parents that are listening and watching and saying, I volunteer at my school. There's a lot of that goes on.
Oh, yeah.
People volunteer within their church or synagogue or wherever it happens to be. They're part of that. It's part of being in a community. And when you feel like you're part of a community, you're connecting.
And it's part of being part of something that's larger than ourselves.
Yes.
And it's giving back for a good cause, but it is a little selfish too, because we feel better about ourselves when we give back.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. I was also reading about how when people do volunteer work, and I don't think you do it for this reason, but when people do volunteer work and they go in for a job interview, employers end up looking to see what they do, what their activities are. And if they see volunteering that you give of your time and energy, you have a better chance of getting that job.
Wow. See, that I didn't know. And that's important information too. Again, it's not to be done for selfish reasons. It's for the greater good, to make a positive impact on our society. But, it's reciprocal. It comes back to you. Mm-hmm. It's, the energy you put out there, that's what comes back to you. Yeah. You give back, you feel better about yourself. Yeah. And good for those employers that look at that. Bravo.
They do. And you talk about energy. Look at your energy. You're on fire, which I love to see. I love that enthusiasm. Okay, we wanted to talk about Gabrielle's Angels, right?
Gabrielle's Angel Foundation, and that's for cancer research.
Yeah.
That particularly is really near and dear to my heart. I wear my father's ring. You'll always see me either on my hands or around my neck.
That's your dad's ring?
This is my dad's ring.
Tell me about your dad.
My dad was an immigrant in this country.
Yeah.
Came, the traditional American story.
Yeah.
Came to this country with nothing, built himself up, and, really believed in the American dream and instilled that in me.
Beautiful.
Working hard, really giving so much back to the community is so important. He believed in all these things. He instilled them in me. And that's one of the major reasons that it means so much to me to give back.
Yeah.
And Gabrielle's Angels Foundation, which they're having their annual gala on October 28th.
You're going to be there, of course.
I'm going to be there.
Are you emceeing the event?
I hope I'm going to see you there.
So. I'd love to come.
Oh, well, then, okay, we're going together because that is a phenomenal, no one wants to miss this
Where
gala.
is that held?
It's actually going to be at Cipriani's on Wall Street.
Oh, yes.
It's an extravagant gala, and it's
black tie and all that stuff.
It's black tie gala. It's so beautiful.
Okay.
The amazing talent that they have there, the people that they honor, it's tremendous. More importantly, though, than the beauty and the gala and the dresses and the fashion and the celebrities that will be there. Now it's going to be you and I as well. Beyond that, it's that the money goes to cancer research, which is so important. Obviously, this is a universal problem that we're having, cancer of all forms, and they are really giving the money to research to make a difference. That means so much to me on a very personal level.
Absolutely.
As my father passed away and had cancer.
Well, it is personal to you, and you've taken it into your heart, and you're doing great work. And isn't it nice when you see the results? When you hear about a lot of the research that's being done, and lives that are being saved, lives that are being extended. That's the reward of knowing that you helped to either raise money, raise the awareness level, and to be part of something so positive.
And you can give back in all these different ways, whether through money, whether through your time, whether through, things that you can contribute, different skills, donations, things you might have in your own home. So there's so many ways to be able to give back and support these different organizations.
You're doing so much, Shelli. I mean, we've got Kool Kids now. This is all about music. I like this.
I know. And I know that you did a segment not that long ago about how music makes a difference in people's lives and how they feel. So Kool Kids Foundation is an extraordinary organization that brings music back into the hands of children through donating instruments or programming for the schools that have cut the programs.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's a serious problem. They have cut back. And now with a program like this, Kool Kids and some others, they're being able to kind of revive that and give these kids music is such a great tool to have in life.
It helps you learn. I mean, you did a whole segment about it, but it helps you learn. It helps your brain function better. It actually helps work with both the right and left side of the brain. There's so many wonderful reads. It helped me learn Spanish. I'm not even kidding you. As a kid, through music when I was in high school trying to learn Spanish, I was having a little bit of a difficult time. Excelente. It was through the music that helped me translate the words so that I knew. So when I was taking exams, I would remember the lyrics of the songs and I would be able to use those phrases in the songs on my Spanish test.
Practical application. I love, it's things like that, that you remember and you say, well, if it helped me, maybe it'll help other people as well. And that's a good way to teach children about the benefits of music. Absolutely.
So many different reasons. And Kool Kids Foundation are so positive also, and it's all about getting back to the kids.
Yeah. Are there any events coming up or anything that we should know about with Kool Kids?
Kool Kids has events throughout the year. They have a major golf charity and a celebrity event, usually around July. However, throughout the year, and they are doing amazing things. Just check their website, koolkidsfoundation.org, and you can definitely get information on all their different events that they're having. They have some things coming up. Yep. I don't know if I'm privy to say, so I'm going to let you wait and see if it's on the website.
Well, you let me know, and I'll let people know what's going on.
I absolutely
we're on the air all the time.
Absolutely.
Speaking of young people and all the activities, now Harlem School is also something else that you're involved with.
Well, I love Harlem School, the arts, and we talk about volunteering. What I love is that you don't have to pigeonhole yourself to one particular place or situation. Kids, if you want to get them to volunteer, and again, that helps with their mood swings and their depression and anxiety, and teaches them also that the world is bigger than just them, and to make a positive impact. So Harlem School of the Arts has so much programming in the world of the arts. That's singing, that's dancing, that's all parts of the arts.
Entertainment,
that's literally not only entertainment, but drawing and everything, choreography. And so you can find a way to either hone in on your own skills as a volunteer by helping kids dance or sing, or you can just learn in theater and all different types of things. So it's also learning for your own benefit. It's giving you experience, and it's giving back by being around those kids that help you so much.
I love the energy level, I mean, when you are around young people, you can't help but be affected by that. Because, they're just so happy and enthusiastic and they're wide-eyed, looking for new ideas. And I love that. And, when we're talking about children, and you touched on this, the interesting thing is that if you teach young kids at an early age about volunteering, about giving back, that's a habit that they continue throughout lifetime.
Like my dad for me.
Exactly. You see, there's a prime example. When you see that, when it's a role model, and you learn from that, you say, you know what, I can do the same thing. And if we can make the world, Shelli, a better place, by doing whatever we can do, to find a resource and an avenue to express ourselves, you're doing a big thing. How many years do we all have on this earth, man? You got
to make the most of it.
You got to make the most of it, and you got to enjoy it.
And you know what? When you volunteer and you see the smiles on these children's faces, it touches your heart. It makes a difference for us as well.
Absolutely.
And to them, you should see how excited they are when you come and you show up.
I know.
It's everything.
No question. It's a big deal for them. Okay, I had something else here.
We also have the O.J. Anderson Scholarship Foundation.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
And that is a former Giant who is, we all hope is going to go into the NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Well deserved. This is his foundation, and he secures scholarships for deserving youth to be able to go to college because who don't have the financial resources to do it. So that's a big thing too. That's really important. We want to make sure that kids that want to go to college can afford to go to college.
Yeah, and it is a very expensive ticket item. No question about it. I mean, anybody watching right now is saying, "Yeah, I know." I mean, it's $80,000 plus, to send your child to college a year. Exactly. So it's not a cheap thing, but it's great.
Getting the support from the O.J. Anderson of Scholarship Foundation is so important, and he's so wonderful too. He really is.
Okay, I also had something here. The Bergen County CASA.
It's Bergen County CASA.
Yeah.
CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocate. And again, they are helping the youth with resources, that they are helping those with housing, with support, that and taking them out of homes where they're being abused. So again, this touches your heart.
Absolutely. But they do good work.
They do
Good
good, important work.
Yeah.
And they are having their charity Golf Celebrity Classic on September 30th. So I hope people get
mark
their
that
tickets.
one down, September 30th.
That's right. So we have, just to review, Visions and Pathways is doing their Golf and Celebrity Classic on September 9th.
Right.
We have Gabrielle's Angel Foundation Gala, which is you don't want to miss that one. That is on October 28th. You have Bergen County CASA Celebrity and Charity Golf Classic on September 30th. You have Kool Kids Foundation year-round. You have O.J. Anderson Scholarship Foundation year-round.
Excellent.
And you have the Harlem School of the Arts year-round. You could help in any way you like.
You've got a full card there, Shelli. If someone wants to, and I always like to give you the opportunity, if someone wants to reach out, if they're doing a charity event and they want to reach you, what's the best way? What's the best way to get to Shelli Stelmak?
You know what? The best way is I do have a website, Shelli, Shelli, Stelmak.com. Really, I'm the best, though, with Instagram. If you could reach out to me on Instagram with this Shelli, Shelli _ Stelmak, Stelmak, and just DM me.
Yeah. And that's it.
And that's it.
Okay.
And I will get back to you. It's me personally, really.
I love it.
And particularly with charity work, I really want to support and help out.
Good for you. Shelli, for people who are watching, and we have a lot of young viewers as well, and listeners, you're a shining example of doing good things. I mean, you're a television personality, but you're also doing a lot of volunteer work. You're hosting. If someone says, you know what, I'd like to be like Shelli, you know, that you're a great role model, what advice do you have to a lot of young people who are coming up through the ranks and saying, I would love to be able to do what she's doing? What advice do you have for these folks?
That's a funny question, because this is the question that I ask a lot of celebrities on the red carpet well. And I always want to know what is everybody's perspective on achieving success and their goals and how they got to where they are.
Yes.
So I'll say hard work and dedication. That's often the answer that you'll hear across the board. Of course, you need to work hard. There's no shortcuts. Forget about the shortcuts.
Yeah.
My father, it didn't matter if it was summertime or, you know, or school time year. He was by the clock all the time, by the clock. 5 o'clock in the morning, had me, you know, driving around with him during the summer or weekends, working hard, getting jobs and volunteering.
Yeah.
What I say is, I think first decide what it is that you want to do. If you want to be like me, a red carpet host, a TV personality, start honing in on those skills. Again, you could do that through volunteering at places like the Harlem School of the Arts, where they can teach you. You can volunteer at different networks and studios. I think it's just putting the work in, making a network for yourself, having good people around you. And I know you've once touched upon this as well, because I think you've covered it all at this point in your career.
Try.
I think it's surrounding yourself with positive people. Actually, I will say truly that some rap stars that are friends of mine had given me the advice quite some time ago.
Okay.
And they said to me, Shelli, you don't have a good crew around you. You got to get yourself a good crew.
Yeah,
and I actually used their words and took it to heart.
Sure.
And Pitbull actually has a line in one of
Pitbull,
his
what a
songs.
talent. Wow.
Such a talent. But in one of his songs is, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
Oh, sure.
Surround yourself with people that are of good quality, of good character, and will build you up and will be excited to see you. Let them, if they light up when they see you, then you know that these are people that really want to support you.
Absolutely,
I had a bad day the other day.
Yeah.
You know, life gets in the way. It
You're
happens.
have that. Sure.
And I saw something where I could help a friend. I got them some tickets. When I told them that I could get them tickets into an event, a screening for something that they were very interested in, their happiness made me happy. It wiped out that negative day, giving back again. And this wasn't...
That was a quick fix.
It was a quick fix.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just giving
and it
back.
didn't take much.
It didn't. It took an email on my part, honestly.
Right.
But knowing how excited they were made a difference in my life. I love this. So if you want to be Shelli Stelmak, Ernie Anastos, or whatever it is, follow in their footsteps. Remember that you can shadow them. Always reach out, maybe shadow them for a day. Make sure to study, go to school for whatever it is that you're, journalism, entertainment, broadcasting, communications.
And the key to all of this, too, because what I'm hearing from you is what I tell young people as well. And the word that we both are sharing is passion. And if you have that passion in life, if you are totally committed to what you want to do, and you have a sense of your purpose in life, and I always will tell young people the same thing, find out what you think is your purpose in life.
That's the hardest thing, I think, finding out what that is.
Yeah, but you know what? When I was in junior high school, and I've used this story many times, we had a career day, and, we were all looking at what kind of jobs we could have someday. And I asked my teacher, my homeroom teacher, I said, how do you know what to choose? And I was 13. She said, whatever you enjoy doing will be the avenue to your success. She said, what do you do in your spare time? I said, I built a little radio station in my basement, and I play a radio, and I'm an announcer. She said, that's it. That's your passion. So when I go out and talk to young kids, I tell them that story. When you tell children to think about what they like to do, their hands go up, and they start talking about all the things they're interested in. And before you know it, you're looking at a possible career. So passion, a sense of purpose and commitment to something. You know that line, if you enjoy what you're doing, you'll never have
work
a day
in your life.
Exactly. So this has been great. Shelli, you're terrific. And I congratulate you on all of the good things that you're doing. We need people like you, and you're someone that really stands out. I'm so proud to have you as my friend. And
I feel the same way.
Delighted.
I am so honored. I can truly say I've known you for quite some time. Yep. You are so genuine.
Thank you, Shelli.
You are so real. And it's because of that. I mean, you have a long, illustrious career. Over 30, 40,
40 plus.
40 plus years.
And still going.
And nominations are countless for Emmys. But it comes to you because you are good-hearted, good-natured, and I believe what you put out there, that's what you're going to get back. So thank you for your kindness always.
Thank you. I found the gift years ago when I was just a young kid, but also believe in spirituality, where, one God that really looks over all of us and is full of love. And I think of that and I'm saying, I'm doing it for that reason. And that really makes a huge difference in life. And that keeps you genuine. It keeps you sincere. But Shelli, I congratulate you. Shelli Stelmak, who's just an extraordinary human being, been my great guest today. And you can just say a goodbye to everybody out there and thank them for watching.
Thank you so much, first of all, Ernie, for having me on your show, Positively Ernie. I'm positively excited to be here and grateful to be here.
Love it.
Gratitude for you, for everything that you're doing, your success on your podcast, on your show, and may we say also?
Yes.
Positively America?
Absolutely. Another
I'm
TV
so excited.
show. Thank you,
Definitely.
You are terrific. Thank you so much. God bless, okay? Thank you for watching, everybody. We've had a great time today, and we'll see you next time around, okay? And stay positive.
Stay positive.